Last big nerd news story that dropped this week, guys. Bloodshot is the latest in the long list of first-run movies coming to video-on-demand services. They know people are going to be stuck at home.
Right.
So in an unprecedented move by the studios, the theaters allowed them to take their first-run theater movies and put them in to people's homes.
Yeah.
You can now stream movies like, obviously, Bloodshot is the latest one.
Mm-hmm.
The movie The Hunt, Invisible Man, Emma, the new Trolls World Tour. All of those ones came from NBC Universal.
Mm-hmm.
Warner Brothers followed suit with Birds of Prey and the movie The Gentleman. Of all these movies, The Gentleman is the one that you, in my opinion, you really need to stream.
I couldn't agree more, man. This movie is fantastic.
Gentleman is probably my favorite movie so far of 2020.
Mm-hmm.
So, of all of these, Bloodshot, you might really love. It may not be for everybody. Same way with Invisible Man and Birds of Prey.
True,
Of all these movies, like I didn't really dig Bloodshot all that much as I hoped I would.
And I didn't dig Invisible Man as much as I hoped I would. I was
Yeah.
so excited with all the hype around it. It was good, don't get me wrong, but I don't need to see it again.
Yeah. Well, we might
Sorry.
not have a choice. We might run out of things on Netflix, guys. So I think the bullet price was $19.99.
Okay.
You get to rent it for a 48-hour viewing window on a wide variety of on-demand platforms, including Vudu, Amazon Prime Video, iTunes. The CEO of Universal NBC, Jeff Shell, he said in a press release, he said, rather than delaying these films or releasing them into a challenged distribution landscape, we wanted to provide an option for people to view these titles in their homes that is both accessible and affordable. We hope and believe that people will still go to the movies in theaters where available, but we understand that for people in different areas of the world, it's increasingly becoming less and less possible.
Right.
That press release came out way before they pretty much closed theaters nationwide.
I mean, it's a smart move. I will happily pay $20 to watch a movie in my home now that I can't go to the theater.
Yeah.
I mean, the two of us going would have paid more than that anyway. That's like, if you have 4 people at home, that's only $5 a ticket. I mean, it's a reasonable price. I think.
It is an unprecedented move, and it's interesting that NBC Universal are the first people to sort of pull the ripcord on this, because NBC Universal is owned by Comcast. Comcast already had the ability, the cable boxes in people's houses, to release their movies, but following suit, because there's other studios, people like Blumhouse and Sony and stuff, who probably it's not as easy for them to do like an on-demand streaming thing without selling it to something like Amazon.
Right.
So it's interesting that NBC started it, but everybody's kind of following suit.
Oh, for sure.
So really excited, but Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Disney is also following suit. If you have Disney Plus, you might have noticed that Frozen 2 has now landed on the Disney Plus platform way far in advance than where they were going to drop it.
Wait, do you have to pay for that?
No,
or is
you can
really?
you can now stream Frozen 2 on
That's great.
Disney
Good
Plus.
for-
It's just out there.
Good.
We were on
Disney.
Disney Plus the other day, and there it was. Star Wars Rise of Skywalker
Oh,
Episode
sweet.
9. They moved up there. You can't rent it yet. You can't stream it, but you can purchase it. So they pushed their release of the digital purchase, like on iTunes and stuff, up by about a week.
That's cool.
So they knew people were going to be stuck at home. Let's give them the opportunity to purchase Star Wars. So everybody's doing it. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see a couple more movies. I did notice just the other day that the new Ben Affleck movie, The Way Back, I think that's what it's called. The Way Back is also going to be one of the ones that gets released. It's one of the ones on the list that I haven't seen yet. So I'm excited to see The Way Back.
Totally.
Sure. And I paid $20 to go see it.
Absolutely.
A, to support the movie. A, to, B, to kind of keep, money flowing into the industry, because that's what we want. We want the theaters to come back strong.
Yeah, and people, if your local restaurants are still open, please order from them. And almost every restaurant is giving you discounts, free delivery. Like, just take advantage, or don't take advantage of it.
No.
But take the time to support your local businesses, because the food industry is like losing, I've heard, upwards of 50 to 60% of their revenue daily.
Wow.
So.
Well, that's a tough time we live in
Yeah,
right
I
now.
know.
So, like Shauna said, support local businesses wherever you can. That includes your comic book shop. A lot of comic book shops, they are allowing you to still place your orders on over the phone. They'll come out to your car and bring you your comic books. They'll mail you your comic books. So don't stop. Just because you're stuck in your house doesn't mean you can't support your local businesses, including comic book shops, local restaurants, maybe even local movie theaters. I don't know.
And speaking of, your comic book shops, this is like a great time. You're stuck at home. This is a great time to start reading comics. If you don't have a pull list set up, call up your local comic book store. They will tell you what books are coming out, where the stories are new, and they're just starting new storylines. Like, you don't have to start at issue 1 in all of these comics. There's
Good
always
point.
new storylines. So your comic book store owners and workers know what's coming out. So they will easily tell you, oh yeah, Harley Quinn issue 16, that's a new storyline. So we'll come
They'll
walking
give
out
you
to your
recommendations
car.
if you
Yeah.
don't know. So, good point,
It's
Shauna.
a great time to start reading comics. You're
Yeah,
bored
it
at
is,
the
man,
house.
and it gives you something to do with the house. You know,
That's right.
get into the comic book industry, get into the comic book love, the fandom that is comic book reading right now, because you ain't got nothing better to do. So, guys, that's our whole show. We're gonna sit around and get fat and sassy all weekend
Sassy,
long.
that's been Chuck's favorite term to say.
We are going to do a lot more shows than we usually do here on the Chuckload of Comics channel. So click the subscribe button. Join us here all week, all month, during the entire Corona contagion stay-at-home thing
Corona.
that's going on right now, guys. So thanks a lot for watching. We really appreciate it. All of you guys stay healthy, stay safe, stay away from people, and we'll see you here next Sunday. Have a fantastic week. See you here next time.
Bye-bye.